presenter is AxImmune, and here to present is Kent Murphy, the CEO.
Thank you for the introduction, and thank you all for the time and attention today. We're developing a immuno-oncology drug, and as many of you know, cancer shuts down our immune system to hide from the immune system, and the mechanism by which it does that is blocked by immune checkpoint inhibitor drugs that were discussed this morning. Keytruda and Opdivo being the big blockbusters there. That blockade allows our own immune system to destroy cancer, and that effect is temporary. So if all of the cancer that you have is not destroyed during that time, it will return. So what we're looking to do is have an additional drug that makes the immune system more lethal to cancer so that more of the cancer is destroyed during that window of opportunity. You can imagine that if 10% of patients are cured with an immune checkpoint inhibitor, if you could double or triple that, what would that drug be worth to you? If it shrank tumors and gave you 9 months additional life, what would that be worth to you? So our drug, AX101, does exactly that. It makes the immune system more lethal to cancer. We have already shown this drug in humans as a single agent to be safe and to shrink cancer tumors. It has restored the immune system. It has made the immune system more lethal. And that single agent effectiveness that we've seen gave us the idea to see if there were some synergistic effects with specific immune checkpoint inhibitors, the anti-PD-1 drugs that were discussed this morning as well. So we've now gone back into animal testing. We have proven in animals in multiple different cancers the effectiveness of the combination therapy. So complete response means that no cancer was able to be detected. So for the anti-PD-1 drugs alone in bladder, colorectal, and melanoma, we saw 0 animals with complete responses. With the combination therapy, we saw anywhere between 25% and 100% complete responses. Those are huge differences. And most of these tests were done at WuXi. Some were done at Colorado State University. Mean tumor volume reduction, or how much did we shrink the tumor? The immune checkpoint inhibitor, the anti-PD-1 drug alone, in bladder shrank the tumors on average about 15%. Combination therapy shrank the tumors 55%. In colorectal, we did 32% in combination, and in colorectal targeted, we did 64% tumor reduction. That in the colorectal targeted means we looked at the responders for the anti-PD-1 alone. So if they were responding to anti-PD-1, we selected those out. So there's a significant increase when the anti-PD-1 drug is working well. Our clinical partners are MD Anderson and Memorial Sloan Kettering. They've gotten excited about this because the changes that we see in the immune system in animals are the same changes we've seen in humans. So in those first in human trials, we saw changes in cytokine levels, changes in the M1, M2 macrophage levels, and changes in checkpoint inhibitors, all of which were a benefit to battling cancer. So the number 1 and number 2 cancer centers in the country are super excited about getting involved in these clinical trials, are helping us to design these now. We've already had a pre-IND meeting with the FDA. They've asked us to go back and do one small experiment just a little bit longer. Other than that, it's moving on to phase 1 in early part of next year. And again, this will be the second time in humans. First time was single agent. This time is in combination therapy. Our phase 2 clinical trials will start early next year. The immune checkpoint inhibitor market is huge, 25 billion plus next year. Most of that is with Keytruda and Opdivo, but as you saw this morning, many different compounds coming along. So the opportunity for us to work in combination with those drugs and on different cancers is tremendous. Funding to date is $16 million, which has funded the single agent studies, which has proven it's safe and effective in shrinking tumors. Combination therapy in animals, tox studies, and pre-IND. So we're moving on now with the IND later this part of this year. Phase 1 next year, phase 2 the year after. $25 million requested. The team consists of myself, Dr. Steve Morris, who discovered the ALK pathway at St. Jude's and has developed multiple drugs around that, and Dr. Patrick Bowles, who is an expert in manufacturing drugs and getting those processes down. I appreciate your time and look forward to following up.